Hello, beer tubers. Hello, beer tubers.
Hello, kids.
Hello, kids. Look at you, kids.
Peter gonna drink some beer today.
Hello, beer tubers. Hello, kids. Welcome to Master of Office. And today we will be drinking some beer. Hello there, fellow kids. We're drinking beer today. Hello there. I can't do it now. Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Office, today, joined by...
Just Michael.
Yes. And we're reviewing some big old stout from Florida.
Florida.
Yes, this is from Florida. From Florida. Actually, we got this one from Beer Dome. So thanks to the Beer Dome for the beer. Check them out. Link for the shop is down below. They probably sold out on most of the Three Sons beers. Yeah. But they had a huge selection. And I got 2 of them. So this one is going to be my first beer from their Broward County series.
The other one is named after me, isn't it?
Big Sexy.
Oh, yeah. Well. Let's focus on this one.
Yeah, so Broward County. Obvious tribute to Bourbon County, but the county, I guess that Three Sons is called Broward County. I know it's a county in around Fort Lauderdale. I don't know are they in Fort Lauderdale? They're in Dania Beach, wherever that is. I don't know where that is. I've only been to Florida once, and that was in 2017.
I've been to Miami once.
Yeah, that was also Miami. I was actually in there because I was going to the the U.S. Virgin Islands that used to be Danish.
Huh.
Was it 17? No, that was 2007.
Yeah, I was there 7 too.
What?
Yeah, 7 or 8.
Holy shit, twins. Literally, I'm having twins.
Yeah,
okay.
In a few days.
In a few days. So this is a series of beer where they focus on barrel aging and they do loads of different big stouts and barley wines and whatnot in barrels. And the interesting thing when I got this, I thought it was just like the regular version, but it's a version with something. I thought there was a version that was just
with something.
Yeah, with adjuncts. I thought there was a version that was just in barrels, but this sounds really good. So this is an Imperial Stout aged in Thomas Handy rye barrels from the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection. And it was put in barrels in 2021 and emptied in 22. So, yeah, 01, I can't count. From the 26th of January 2021 and aged until the 9th of November in 2022. It's because it's the other way around.
Oh, yeah, with the month first.
Yeah, so... how long is that? That's a year and 6 months almost, right? Oh, it's actually almost 2 years. Well, it's not almost 2 years.
I wasn't listening.
Okay.
I was thinking you should.
Is it a year and
this before?
8 or 9 months? Yeah. Fuck. Great job, Peter. So it's treated with Indonesian West Papua vanilla beans, and then cacao nibs from the Philippines, Uganda, and Ghana. So West Papua vanilla from Indonesia. Pow. Is there more info? Yeah, it's a whopping 14.4% barrel-aged Imperial Stout. But rye barrels, I love rye. Thomas Handy rye is really hyped rye, too. So, hopefully...
It sounds awesome.
Yeah, let's check it out. It looks really thick.
Yeah, when you put it...
It looks like Florida, pastry water, almost. Like, look at the glass.
Yeah.
This is a lot of calories, I think.
You think?
Yeah, and it's very black.
It's very more. There's more dunks in yours.
Should we check out the aroma? Oh, fuck you, dude. Oh, that's very, very intense.
Pastry town.
Huge vanilla profile.
Yeah.
It's just drenched in vanilla. This is totally the direction a lot of the stouts were, in this direction that a lot of the stouts were at MBCC. Like, so laden with adjunct. Like, intense and really rich. And I'm actually getting to a point now where I'm starting to think, hold your horses. It does need to be this drenched in the adjunct. Like, it's fun. but like
Yeah, it is very, very pastry. This.
it's
But-
so intense on
But
vanilla.
it smells good.
It smells amazing. It smells fabulous. It's just like pure vanilla bean goodness. There's even like a little bit of earthy or umami from the vanilla bean. And then I don't know, because there's so much vanilla, I'm not sure if I can say it's specifically a rye barrel more so than bourbon. Because the vanilla is just
in
so
the
intense.
smell. No, it's just the spice disappears a bit.
Lots of chocolate too. The coconuts also really shine.
Chocolate and vanilla.
Yeah, it's
Vanilla, cream chocolate, filled chocolates, dark chocolates.
and it's quite full forward on real adjuncts.
It smells good.
It smells like pastry
But I
done
mean,
right.
Three Sons have been in the pastry game
Yeah.
since Scoop.
And before, even before that, was some of the first like home brews from Three Sons before they were a commercial brewery. When Corey was brewing at home, Lumberjack Breakfast I think was hyped before the brewery even started.
Yeah.
Was that I think that was it. But it smells phenomenal. Like it's definitely also a brownie batter type aroma.
Definitely. Let's
try
taste
it.
this.
Cheers, and thanks to Beer Dome for the beer. Really rich. Loads of vanilla. I like the flavor a whole lot more. I like the aroma a lot too.
Yeah. This is not a pastry.
No. It's definitely got more stout qualities.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's really sweet.
Salty licorice.
Yeah, salty. There's definitely a big hit of umami.
Yeah, umami, salty licorice, brownie batter, dark chocolate.
So much vanilla though.
Yeah.
Like it is just totally loaded on vanilla beans.
There's actually some rusty nail notes in this.
I don't think so.
Not the cinnamon, but the licorice part.
Maybe a little bit of the licorice, but I don't think it's as roasty as like Rusty Nail is more of a roasty. Like this tastes like I don't really think there's much. I'm not getting loads of roasts like roasted malt.
No. It's
I'm
smooth.
getting like more like that like chocolate malt flavor.
Maybe it's just the licorice thing that.
It could also be char from barrels, because there's definitely like charry wood. I think the barrel for sure shines more on the flavor. It's definitely spicy and rye.
Yeah, you can taste the barrel more in the taste than in the smell.
Yeah, it's like spicy, charry, woody. You can taste its older barrels too. There's a hint of dark fruit.
Really, I'm
really intense.
Yeah,
beer.
but I'm really glad it's not the pastry bomb it smelled like. This is more balanced.
But
Again, you can taste the beer.
It's more balanced, but it's still
It's still pastry.
onrush
I know,
of fucking
but
vanilla.
it's again the definition pastry done right. This is really good.
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
think it's definitely pastry done right. It's warming too. I'm definitely feeling
Dry.
a bit of alcohol warmth, and I think that's possibly from the barrels, because you can taste the beer is not dry at all. But also both wood and alcohol dries you out in the mouth.
Was there cocoa nibs in it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's definitely a lot of that too.
Sorry, there's a bird eating a worm.
No, that's also why I was distracted. It's like, oh
Sorry.
shit, was that a bird jumping around with a worm being chased by another bird?
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish you guys could see what went on behind the camera.
There
There's
was
also a guy walking by laughing at us. It's
two
amazing.
blackbirds chasing each other. One with a worm, and over there there's two.
Eliga.
Yeah, Eliga.
Yeah, I don't know what they're
A
called.
crow.
And this is how the reviews are with you. We just sidetrack like crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, they're gone now. Anyways.
but I will say, like, it is really a rich and intense and dense beer, but I want more base beer flavor as well. Like, I want to taste more of, like, intensity from the base. Like, the base here seems really simple and high. Like, somewhat simple, but, like, high sugar content. Like, that's what I'm getting from this. Like,
I'm
really rich, decadent, but it's not like I'm pinpointing all these fine nuances. Like, it's just like vanilla, chocolate, licorice, barrel.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the same level of layers as, say, something as like a BBT.
No.
If we just have to compare,
But
like, to the upper echelon hype stuff.
I'm still the name. I'm thinking about the Bourbon County. This is way off of Bourbon County beer.
Yeah, it's not the same,
in
really.
every part.
I think
But-
there is
but
some
they
similarity
call it
to
Broward
it.
County brand stout.
Yeah.
There must be some reference.
I think, yeah. I think there might be a little bit of reference to it, because I do sense some of the like barrel character and chocolatey vibes.
but
but
that's
also
the only thing.
But I also think like Bourbon County is less rich than this, and it's also
it's another beer.
yeah, definitely another beer. But I think that's just like the idea behind doing this series is like it was inspired by Bourbon County doing that, and then
be
also
honest-
possibly because like nearby Broward County, if that's
Yeah.
nearby the brewery, then it's like let's do this. I think it's just shy for me to be world class. I'm still gonna go 94. I think it's awesome beer, but I think there's a lot of people who probably will rate it a 95. But I think there's just I would want a bit more complexity to be more excited
I
about
would
it.
say
And
93, 94 for me.
and it doesn't have to be this oily. Like it's right on the edge here where I think it's not too much. It doesn't need to have a thicker body than this.
Nope. I totally agree.
But yeah, if you guys had a chance to try Broward County, this variant here with Thomas H and Thomas Handy's rye barrels with West Papua vanilla and cacao nibs from the Philippines and Uganda and Ghana. Let us know what you thought of it. This is from 22. I think. Does this need age? No. Just crack it.
I
if
don't
you had
think
it.
pastry stouts need age.
No, and I've aged some. I shouldn't age. We tried those at the Brett's birthday.
Yeah.
And I was something like, well, why did you sit on this?
Yeah.
Too much beer.
Drink fresh.
Yeah.
Unless it's some kind of lambic.
Yeah, also to get a fresh barrel flavor. But yeah, if you guys had this one, let us know. As always, in the comments. But if you guys had this one, for helvede.
For helvede.
But if you guys had a chance to try this one, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers. Let's see you guys.
Even the glasses sound weird today.
Another beer review.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, we're back after that like crazy outro. We've been sipping on the beer for a bit, and it's opened up a bit more.
It
I'd
is.
say.
It is.
It's rarely that we go back, but it's definitely got a much more complex barrel character as it's been sitting in the glass. It's
It
much.
actually has.
It's got much more depth and much more like that spicy rye character and whatnot. But
Yeah,
it's
more depth.
much more depth.
Yeah.
But it's more like barrel depth than base beer depth. I
You can
feel.
taste the barrel more now than you
Mhm.
could before. I had to agree.
Maybe also it's because your palate gets used to the intensity of
So
adjunct.
now I'm down to a 90.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really good. I think I'll still stick to my grade though, 94. I'm not. It's maybe it is a small 95,
Yeah.
a small world class beer, but it's just like I don't want to go higher than a 95 max because I feel like just like if you compare this to some of the big like barrel ridden adjunct stout I've had recently, that it's been like the top tier stuff. The most recent one being revisiting. Medianoche Reserve from Wellworks. That one had just a more deep barrel profile compared to this. That's also numerous different barrels, and it also had a richer base beer flavor with all the adjuncts being much more balanced. Like they were really forward, but the base was there. Everything was there. I think here it's like the base is also somewhat there, but it's not. It's definitely more about barrel and adjuncts. That's not necessarily a bad thing, and I think a lot of people will really love this. And I also think it's really damn awesome. Maybe small world class, but I'm also thinking like this is on the edge of being like it's so intense on vanilla and chocolate and all these things like, and it's so syrupy or like really rich. I'm just stepping away from like intensity of richness and whatnot a little bit. I feel like lately.
Yeah, I think I'm going from a 93, 94 to a 94, 95 as you are because, it opened up a bit and I really like that you can get more depth of the barrel. Yeah. Because it is a good rye.
But it is really good. And actually, it's also the more you sip on it, I'm going to, counter what I just said what I thought there because I said it was maybe a bit too rich and sweet. But actually, the more you sip on it, the barrel helps cut the sweetness.
Yeah.
It's impressive how much a barrel does to cut something being too rich and cloying. But this is also like a beer does not need to be more rich than this, like a stout. I feel like in terms of body and everything, because it's really thick.
It is thick. Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Small world class.
Small world class.
It really needed to sit for a bit.
Yeah. So let it sit for a bit.
Yes. And don't drink it on your own. Share it with some friends because it's a big ass beer and it's worth sharing.
Yep, it is.
So cheers and see you guys in another beer review.